Hi, welcome to another video. Now, you're probably bored of me walking around my field boring you with information and stories. So today is our first actual shift, dog handling. So what this video is going to be, it's going to be about our first shift. I'll talk you through it. It's a 12-hour shift. I'm not going to tell you where, not going to tell you why. Obviously can't give out that information, but all I'm going to do is just talk you through my night, kind of what I was expecting, what has actually happened. The dog's in the boot, he's in his cage. It's just gone 5:30 and I'm just about to leave now. I need to get some petrol and some stuff on the way. Our SIA question for this video is there's 3 types of security. What are the 3 types of security? Let's hear your answers down in the comments below and then I'll reveal the answers at the end of the video. Okay, so we're a few hours into it now. What's the time? Yeah, about 2.5 hours into it now. I turned up, met the dog handler that I'm doing this with. That's obviously talking me through procedures. He's been working on this site for quite a while, so we went round, done our initial check of the premises, and showed me around, showed me some bits that are not dodgy, but the places where you need to check, things like that. So I've got an idea of what I'm doing now. Now we split up. And he's doing one part, I'm doing the other part. I've done my first patrol with the dog and I got what I wanted out of him. So when we was doing it, he was alert, he was looking, and what I was hoping is that when we done this, that he would know he's working. And although they explained to me at training that is what would happen, until you see it for yourself you're not quite sure. So he now knows that he's working and he knows this is not play. So he actually tracked exactly where the bloke I've been working, where we've been walking, but he tracked everywhere that we've been, so probably tracking the other guy, not myself. So yeah, like I say, a couple of hours in, just going to have a bite to eat now. Girlfriend's done me a tuna mayo, cucumber, tomato and pepper wrap. So I've got a couple of them for tonight. Also got some Jaffa cakes. I've got some water, dogs in the back, and like I say, I'll probably do another patrol pretty soon. So far so good. Okay, so we're a little more into it, probably about an hour and a half later. So first thoughts on first day on the job. So far, it's not that bad. I mean, it has its moments where you're sitting around for quite a bit. I've been finding the search stuff, getting the dog out and going and doing some patrols and that. I'm finding that very interesting. More watching the dog. Obviously, I'm watching around to make sure I don't spot anything, but it's very interesting to see the dog doing it at this time of night. Normally training and that, it's normally during the day. I have done some walks with him at night and he does act differently, but this one's, it's funny because the first few he wanted to race around a little bit. Now he's a little bit more cautious and he's taking his time a little bit more. I don't know whether our scent from earlier has gone and now he's just taking his time, just trying to find something. He's interested in a couple of areas, but I've heard that there are foxes and rabbits here, so possibly they're the areas where the foxes and rabbits are, and he's quite interested in them areas. There's a couple of things that we have to find out. So on top of our assignment instructions that we get, that states where the nearest hospital is if an accident was to happen. Because we're dog handlers, we need to find out where the nearest vet is, or 24-hour vet, just in case an accident happens. And I've searched that, it's only 2 minutes down the road. I asked the guy that I'm working with, that's been working on here for a while. It's 2 minutes down the road, which is always very handy. So if something was to happen, close to a 24-hour vet. And the other thing I've got to know is the local roads. So if someone was to come in and they fled, we could speak to the police, we can give them a direction of travel and the road that they're heading towards. So I know what road's this in front of me, I know the roads to the side, and I know what's around sort of the back and the other side as well. So they're the three main things that I wanted to, or the couple of main things that I wanted to know is A, where the nearest 24-hour vet is, and also the roads that are around to give direction of travel if I need to. So, like I say, we split up. We're going to meet up again at around midnight-ish, just to have a chat about what's gone on, and he'll probably ask me what I've found, and I can ask him what he's done as well. So, for now, I'm going to go back to eating my wraps. The first wrap was very nice. Jaffa cakes, water. The dog is enjoying it. He's a bit confused, I think, but I think he's enjoying it overall. So we are now 1:15 in the morning. I feel like it's a little bit like, is it Star Trek? Captain's log. So this is Michael's log. So it's 1:15 in the morning now, nothing really to report apart from it teething down with rain. I've started this job, I've sort of gone in at the deep end, so starting this job in January, obviously with the weather as it is, it's not ideal, but I'm used to this kind of weather. I was saying to the guy that I'm doing this with just a minute ago that I mean golf, you can never compare this to kind of golf, but in terms of weather, when you go and play golf and whatever the weather is, you just stick at it for 4 hours. At least you get a bit of a break inside. At least you get a bit of a break inside. If golf, you're out there for 4 hours and that's it, you've got no hope. So I'm enjoying it. It's like I say, the weather's not great, but I think it just adds to the experience. I think you have to experience these kind of days to. I'd rather have started it this time of year. Oh, hold on. I'm back. I'd rather have started it this time of year than starting it in the summer thinking it was a really cushy, easy job, and then coming into this and thinking like, what have I done? I think with certain stuff you have to deal with the worst to appreciate the best. So starting this time of year is going to be good for me, because then when the days start getting longer and the weather starts getting a little bit nicer, I think I'll appreciate it a little bit more. So yeah, 1:15, nothing to report. Dog's still enjoying it. He likes getting out. I'm enjoying it, so just going to keep doing what I'm doing. What? What? Okay, 4:06. Just got back from another patrol, and I swear every time I get out it's not raining that badly. By the time we finish our patrol, I swear it's teething it down. Some good points. So on that patrol I used a command to not activate Coop but get him to react switch on. So he was asleep in the back. I mean, dogs never sleep, so they're always awake in some terms. That's why whenever you get up, the dog reacts straight away. Like as soon as I opened the car door, he was up and about. So he is asleep, but he's never asleep. And we was walking through, and I gave him a command to react or to survey what's going on, and there was a definite spark. He turned on 100%. He was there or thereabouts. There is some rabbits and some foxes around, and I think he got onto the centre of one of them, and he was on it. So I'm really pleased with that I managed to get that out of him. And for that whole patrol, then he was 100% looking for something, dragging me places, was on scents. Didn't find anything, but at least I know he's, when I need him to, he turns on 100%, and he will double check everywhere, and any scent that he does pick up, he will pull me straight to it. And if we don't find anything, then so be it. But yeah, really pleased with that. So like I say, just gone 4 o'clock. I thought I would hit the wall about now. So there was two techniques I could have gone for today. I could have gone for the lay and surge, which is have a lay in, get up, and then try and surge all the way through till the morning. What I decided to go for was the up and nap. So I got up normal time today, done the normal stuff, and then I had a 2-3 hour sleep just before the shift started, and well, just before I left to come to the shift. And I thought I'd hit the wall about 3-4 o'clock. I can normally stay up till about 3ish, so I thought maybe 3-4 o'clock I'd start hitting the wall and feeling a bit tired, but I must admit, not feeling too bad. So far so good. I'll check up with you in a few hours. It's been a good 4 hours since I saw life, apart from me and the dog, so we carry on. So just coming up to the end of the shift now, just waiting for the day guy to get here, and then I'll be booked off and I can go home, and then I am back in tonight. But what I'll do now is I'll finish off here, I'll go home, and then I'll wrap this video up. I have enjoyed it. Hit the wall about 5:30, but managed to get through it with some food and some drink and that. So yeah, I'll wrap this up when I get back home. Okay, we are back home from the first shift as a dog handler on site. Me and the mutt, who I think is quite looking forward to getting out and stretching his legs. So what did we learn from this? I learned that sitting in a car for 12 hours on your own whilst doing patrols isn't as bad or as boring as it sounds. Now, 12 hours sounds like a long time, and to be honest with you, it actually went past very quickly. Now, I'm more of a night person than I am a morning person. I'm more likely to stay up till 6 AM than I am to get up at 6 AM, if that makes sense. So for me, it wasn't too bad. The one thing I did miss tonight was being able to do some training with him. Now, obviously, the patrol is training for him, is continuation of our training, but this time now it's on-site training. But being able just to get out and do some bits and pieces now, I don't know whether you've heard through all the video, but it has hammered it down all night for a good 6-7 hours solid. Just driving home then, the motorways were flooded. There's the normal roads, or the A roads, they're flooded as well. So that put a dampener on that. Now I am in tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to do some training tonight. But when I say training, it's just like a little bit of tug work, just get him out, do a little bit of obedience and things like that. It's nothing too major. And like I say, like the patrol stuff that we was doing tonight, for him that's training, and for me, I keep saying it's all about him, but obviously I need to learn my side and become a better dog handler than I am now. Obviously I'm only just getting into it, so I've always got room to improve, the same way the dog's got ways to improve. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Prestige Guarding for giving me the opportunity. They're a good company, and everything that I've done tonight was well run. The guy I worked with, Matt, he's a nice bloke. I've known him from training, so I half knew him. I realised when I got there I half knew him anyway. He's a good guy, and he's helped me through it. He's going to give me a bit more responsibility on tonight's shift, just to obviously push me in the right direction and get me going. So like I say, everything's been run really well. I've enjoyed it. So the last thing I need to do for this video is my SIA question of the video. I asked you what the 3 main types of security are. There are 3 types. There is manned security, which is obviously manned, similar to what I've been doing. You've got physical security, which is things like locks, like physical things that stop you from getting into places. And the last one is systems, which funnily enough is what I do as well, which is things like intruder alarm, CCTV. So they're your 3 main ones: manned, physical and systems. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll do some more of these. Maybe next time I'll do like a week one, and try and get the best bits of each day into it. So hope you like the video. Subscribe if you want to. Like the video, and I'm off to bed because I'm pretty tired now. So see you next time.